Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, hi, Wii Force S4L898. Hope I said that right. How do you want me to say that? I'm sorry. Wii 4S4. I'm not good with sounding stuff out, I guess. Thank you for the compliment about that Dragon Quest XI video. Yeah, I'm glad somebody saw it. That took me a long time to do that. I'm glad you liked it. Thanks for stopping in. Weasel. Okay. Okay, now it makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm not good with like words for letters and stuff like that. But I see it now. Weasel. That's cool. Oh yeah, you have a picture of a weasel. I see too. Well, 100 moves. I think mine was my first time. 100 moves is pretty good. My first time was around that too. But that video, that was after a lot of seed farming. So like I seed farmed, I think everybody up to like max strength and health. So that made it look easier than it really was. I think without seed farming, it took me about 80. My best I could get was 80 tries, 80 turns. I think I did 108 my first time. So 100 moves is pretty good, actually. It's a lot better than it's like 8 moves better than I did my first time. I would like to try it to get it to, like, I think the best I got was 48 moves, but that was took a lot of time and work. But thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that, because Dragon Quest XI is one of my favorite games ever. I love that game so much. I played it like twice through last year, and I played it on the PS4 when it came out, and I got it on Switch. I played it 2D mode, and then I played it 3D mode, and I played it again in 3D mode. I just love that game. I'm glad you like it too. A lot of people, I think, are sleeping on that game and don't realize how good it is if they like RPGs. You don't hear a lot of people talk about it. The only people you do hear talk about it are those who actually played it, and not enough people are talking about that game, I don't think. It deserves a lot more credit. Oh yeah, definitely. It's a little more popular now in the West than it was, but it's because Dragon Quest XI is so good, I think that's helped out a lot. But still, for how good that game is, it should be much more popular than a lot of these RPGs that come out. It's just really, really good. Oh crap. Have you played any other Dragon Quest games, Weasel? No? That's fine. I mean, you started with, I think, the best one, so... it takes, basically 11 takes everything that they learn from 1 through, you know, all of them up, and it makes it, like, the best. Well, I'm glad you found it. Dragon Quest is, like, a great series. One of my favorite series. It's just, I'm glad that you found it. I always like when more people find it, because they have, and plus, because you found it on the 11th game, you have a whole bunch of other games to go at that are just really, really good. Are you interested? Are you interested in playing the other ones, or I would think you are after playing 11.
I've lost him.
Speedrun 11? That's pretty good.
Let's go.
Are you planning on doing 2D mode, or have you played 2D mode, or are you planning on speedrunning just 3D? Oh, so you have half the run down already. So you've played 11 quite a bit. You've played it through multiple times. I'm taking it. You just have to learn Act 2. So let me ask you this: as a speedrunner of this game, because when I did Stronger Monsters, I went the first half for Eric, because the hardest part is the beginning, I found, when you just have Eric and the Luminary. So I used knives for him to put status effects, to put sleep, and that helped a lot. But I found, so what do you do in the for speedrunning? What do you use Eric for? Do you use knives, swords, boomerangs? Boomerangs I found were really good when I played through too. And I found swords. I really love swords near the end when he can level up his tree and get, like, he does so much damage with those passives, and he gets like Fatal Flash and all those great sword abilities. It's hard for me not to use swords that late. So for speedrunning, do you go for boomerangs or knives or swords? What's the quickest way or best way? Oh, you just alternate. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I found knives helped out a lot on the first few bosses, the Grim Griffins and Jarvis. Flame Slash, Tricky Devil. Cobra Strike. Also use Cobra Strike all the way up through all through Act 1. But the good thing is you can alternate though. You can go boomerangs, swords. You can always respec, which is very nice. Because when I played through on everything like Draconian, I had to respec a lot for certain bosses. Like getting Serena was very, very important for my party, especially with Snap Crackle Poof, and her hymns and stuff were very important. Oh hey, Estampido Delio. Did I say that right? Sorry. I'll just say Estom. You can correct me. Is it okay if I call you Estom? Yeah, Dragon Quest, I think, yeah, Serena was a lifesaver for me in that game. All the characters are good, but yeah, Serena, she has a lot of character building in her story. How's it going today, Estam? Yes, Kerplunk really saved. Yes, it can turn a battle around very much. Hendrik gets it, Serena gets it, and it can help you immensely, especially on Time Worm. My first time I fought him, as you did, you probably had to kerplunk a few times, and that pulled me out of the jaws of defeat a few times. When I first fought Time Worm, I was on vacation at my aunt's, and I remember she's in Arizona, and I was in bed, and it was like early in the morning, and I started the fight at like 4 a.m. And then I think I got done at like, I think I fought him so many times, and I got done at like finally 6 or 7 or 8. And I had a headache at the end of it. It was like a grueling fight, like just trying to figure out and fight that guy. He's one of the toughest. I think he's like the toughest JRPG boss I've ever fought. Yeah, when I was done, I was so drained on that fight with him the first time. I was so glad I did it, but I was like so spent after that. And I wanted to like brag about it and tell everybody, but my aunt doesn't care about games. Like nobody I know cares about games, so I had nobody to brag about it about. My parents would be like, "That's nice," you know, but they just don't understand how tough that battle was. Yeah, compared to Klasmos, like Time Worm, compared to Time Worm, Klasmos is like a joke. It's the difficulty of that final boss is like just when you finally do it, it's like just a great feeling. Nobody knows anything about that game? Do you have any? Are they interested in it, or you could tell them about it and see if they're interested, if they like RPGs? Because anybody, I think, like nobody, I don't really know a lot of people who play games, but if I ever met somebody who like loved games and loved RPGs, like I would talk their ear off about 11. I love that game. My nephew, my nephew and I play that. Every time I see him, we play that game. I think last time I saw him, it was a year or so ago, and we got up to we're up to Tentacular. We just beat him. So next time I see him, I want to play it some more with him. He likes it a lot too, and he's 13. I think anybody who tries that game will like it. If you have any love of like RPGs at all, I think you'll like it. The only thing I can see, if some people don't like the art style of Toriyama, and that could be off-putting, which I understand. But if you like it, like anything about that game is just, you'll get sucked into it. Like the first time I played it on PS4, I think I put like, oh boy, like 300 hours in that game, and I was on a normal difficulty. And when I was done, you think putting 300 hours into a game, like you'd be tired of it at the end. You'd be ready for it to be done. But after putting that much time in that game, I was still wanting to play more of it. That's how much I loved it. And then the Switch one came out, and I got it and played it again for another 200 some hours on 2D mode. And then that came out, 2019? And then I was like, oh boy, I kind of want to play it 3D now. And then that same year I played it 3D and beat it, like another 200 hours. I just love that game. Did your dad like it when he tried it? He didn't. I take it he didn't care for it? Or maybe he doesn't play games. I've tried to get my dad to play. He's not interested in games. My mom likes games, but she likes a lot of puzzle games. Like, we play Dr. Mario, and on the Switch, that Panel de Pon came out. We play that. That's a fun game. She's not really into more action-oriented RPG stuff. The Switch version, I think, is the best version, or any of the definitive version. Is great. I think that's the game version to get. It's so cheap too now. I think you can get it on PS4 for like PS4, Xbox One for like $29. It's on Game Pass, I think, for Xbox One. Yeah, I love the Switch. That's probably my favorite Switch game, even though it's on PS4 too, and it's just great. Oh, he played through it? Your dad played through it? That's pretty impressive. You got a cool dad. Wish my dad would play through any game with me. I tried growing up, I tried to get my parents to play any game with me, and it never happened. My mom would play like some games with me. Puzzle games mostly. Yeah, the extra content is great. The just the graphics take a hit, but it's like nothing I care. I mean, the PS4 does look better, but it's so indistinguishable if you haven't seen it and like get up close. That the extra, just the stuff that they added is like so great. The PS4 had a crossbow section where you shot targets. So through like Heliodor, there was like 9 targets. Through each area, there was like 8 or 9 targets. So Heliodor had so many, and then Hato had some. Each area had targets that you shot when you got the crossbow. Yeah, the gameplay is much more important. I agree, and it still looks good. It's not like it looks bad. It looks great. Because I played the Switch version 3 times. I kind of want to play the PS4 one again. But I think before I do that, I'll play 2D mode again on. I don't think I'll speedrun it like you. I'm not. I don't know if I could speedrun a game. I'd say if you are interested in trying the, I know you didn't bring it up, but this is the one you played, but I think you can get 1, 2, and 3 on Switch for really cheap sometimes. They go on sale. I would say out of those 2, I would say 3 is the most fleshed out one. It feels the most modern. So I'd start with that one. But 1's really good. One is very good. It's more simple. You only have 1 character to worry about. And 2 I like, but it took me about two playthroughs to like it, or 3 playthroughs to like it. So I wouldn't start with 2. I'd start with 1 or 3. A lot of people don't like the graphics of the Switch ones. I played them on NES because Dragon Warrior is my first NES RPG. My first RPG was the original Dragon Warrior. When I was a kid, I got it from Nintendo Power for free. They just sent it out because it wasn't selling too well, and I didn't know how to play it. So that's my first one. A lot of people don't like the look of the ones on Switch because they changed the pixel art, but I kind of like it. I like the look of it. I don't think it looks bad. The bosses in 2, yeah, some of not so much the bosses are hard, but the enemies of 2 can be very difficult. Especially the game's fine up to a certain point, and difficulty spike near the last part gets ramped up, and you really have to level up at one point in the game. But I wouldn't say the bosses are too hard if you're at the proper level, and you only have a few spells in 2 to really use. So it's not like you have lots of options to beat them. It's mostly your level and getting through a certain part in the game. It's the hard part of the game. And that's what, when I played it, I played 2, 3 times now. The first time I was to get through the cave, I had to look it up. The last part, I had to look it up where to go because it was The last part of that game is really hard. So if you do play 2, I would recommend using a guide on this one part. And you'll know the part. I don't have to explain it to you. You'll know the part. Because the whole game is, it's very open. So once you get the ship into, you can go pretty much anywhere. And you have to collect these items. But it doesn't, you don't have to go a set path. You can go like anywhere. That's what I like about it. Much like 6 is like that too. 6 is very open like that too. And 3 is too. 1 is very straightforward. I really like 1 too. I think you should try 1 as well. 1 and 3 definitely. And then you can get to the later ones. 4, 5, and 6 are all great. 4 especially a lot of people like. 5 is very, very good. 8's very good. I don't know if you have a 3DS, but all those, you can get 7 and 8 on the 3DS. The riddles. Are you talking about the riddles by that in 11 with the that sea slime that tells you like get a fizzy foil? Only have a Switch and Wii. Well, you can get. I know you can get 1 through 3 on the Switch. I think. Hopefully, Square Enix brings out 4, 5, and 6 DS versions on the Switch. That would be good. I would love more people to play 4, 5, and 6. 7 and 8 are on 3DS, PS2. The Wii got Dragon Quest Swords, which it's like a light gun game. I don't know if you tried that. It's not. It feels kind of like Dragon Quest, but it feels like almost like a light gun game, like a shooting game on rails arcade game with some Dragon Quest stuff in it. It was okay. I know Japan got 1, 2, and 3, the versions for the Super Nintendo, but they're all in Japanese, so I can't really play that one, unfortunately. Hopefully they port all, like for Switch, they port 4, 5, and bring 4, 5, and 6 DS versions over to the. That would be nice to the Switch. Mario Kart Wii. I have never played Mario Kart Wii. I love Mario Kart, but that's one I never played. I know it has Funky Kong in it, so I should actually try that just to play as Funky Kong. I should try Mario Kart Wii. I've played all the other ones. Did you get a Wii right when it came out? I wanted a Wii, I think, when it came out in 06, and I couldn't find one in the stores until late 08. So my excitement on it died down, so it's not until, like now I'm really playing Wii stuff. Funky Kong OP. Yeah, I kind of thought that's funny. I wonder why they didn't bring any Funky Kong back into the Mario Kart 8. Yeah, a Wii I'm playing. I'm playing through Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands right now on Wii. Game has an active community. That's good. You don't remember when you got it? So, okay, so you're younger. Younger than me? I don't know. Because I'm pretty old. I'm 41, so I remember when the Wii came out, and I wanted it so bad, and I could not find it forever. Yeah, I'm playing through a lot of Wii stuff now. I beat Batman the Brave and the Bold, and the Ghostbusters game was pretty good. And Batman, they were good. I didn't love them, but they were good. Now I'm playing through the Prince of Persia game, like I said. And that's fun. I'm about maybe a quarter of the way through, and I'm enjoying that a lot. You were 14 when it came out? It came out in 2006, right? 2005 or 6? Yeah, that's a perfect age, man. That's 14. Like, that's the age when games like really take root. That's the when you're playing games then, and that's when you really like you form your bonds with games during that age. Yeah, it's probably a magical time when you're 14 to play Wii. Oh, you're 14 now? Okay, okay. I thought you were 14 when it came out. So you're really young then. So when the Wii came out, 2006. That's 2021. Wow, that's the Wii came out so long ago. No, that's okay. I thought, yeah, that's fine. I just didn't. I just misunderstood you. It's not your fault. Got it when you were 7. Yeah, that's a heck of a. The Wii's a good system to get when you're that old. When I was 7, all I had was the Atari 2600. That was my first system. You still have your Wii hooked up, and you watch it play the game and still watch it every day. What are your favorite Wii games? I would say Mario Kart Wii's up there for you. But other than that, you played Galaxy 2, you played Skyward Sword. These are the ones I beat. I beat those, Metroid Prime 3. I beat Deadly Creatures, Batman Brave and the Bold, Ghostbusters. You can stop me if you played any of these ones, or have any of them. Wario Land Shake It, Boy and His Blob, Kirby Dream Collection, Flanilla. New Super Mario Brothers. Oh, your Wii's not operational. Smash Brothers Brawl. So you had Wii, Mario Kart Wii, and then you got Brawl, and then you found out about all the other games there are. That stinks, your Wii's broken. Am I understanding that right? You said your Wii is not operational? So then after Wii, you moved over to Switch. Then you got a Switch. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and a few other games. So do you have Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, any of those? Dragon Quest XI, I know you have. Oh, the game discs don't register. But the system works, the game doesn't. Or maybe this... No, I'm sorry. The system won't read the games. Playing Breath of the Wild right now. And how do you like Breath of the Wild? I've done... Oh, you're playing through... This is your third time through. Yeah, it's a great game. I played through it twice... No, 3 times, too, as well. Once on the Wii U, and then once on the Switch, and then once again on the Switch. Yeah, I've played it. I played it... I put over 1,000 hours. I got all the Koroks on my first playthrough on Wii U. And that took me about a year to do all that. So that's mostly what I played that whole year, was Breath of the Wild. I've probably been over that map so much. And then I got the Switch when Mario Odyssey came out, and then I got Breath of the Wild for it, and I played through it again. That time not getting all the Koroks. I don't think I'll get all the Koroks again. But just that game. Yeah, it's a little delayed. I'm understanding though. I'm trying to remembering what questions I asked and you're answering, but I can follow it. Yeah, those Koroks, man, getting all those Koroks. I have a video on my site of me getting the last Koroks. If you look it up, it's like Breath of the Wild last Korok seed or something, and it goes to Hetsu, and it tells me, shows me I'm getting in the reward. You only need, you don't have, I think it's, you don't really need to. I did it, but it's like, I'm glad I did it, but I would never do it again. Because you only need 420 to get all the expansion upgrades, and that's a heck of a lot of Koroks. You get the gist of it just by getting that many. I found most of them without a guide, but then I used a guide for the last 50, 60 or so, something like that. I would say, like, the Koroks are worth getting if you like the game so much and just want to explore more of it. That's why I did it. Because the reward is not worth it.
Let's go. Oh yeah, I think it was the Hebrew region, yeah. Might have been?
That sounds right, because the Hebrew region was the last place I visited. I saved that for last. So yeah, I think you're right. I recently learned to do wind bombs. Have you tried them? No, that's not it. Is that in Breath of the Wild? I've never even heard of wind bombs. Is that using your updraft and a bomb or something? I would think that's what it is. You use an updraft, light something on fire, use the updraft, throw a bomb. What is a wind bomb?
Let's go.
It's a tech. Yeah, leave a link. I'd be interested. I mean, I could just search it myself, but if you want to leave a link, I'll take a look at it. Spherical bomb to blast the cube into your character at a specific angle. So you lay a bomb and go into slow-mo, and then you detonate it into a certain angle, launches the character. Oh, is this for like speedrunning? Or getting to places you shouldn't? Maybe I did see that. I watched a speedrun on Games Done Quick, and I think somebody did something. I don't know if they used a bomb, though. But I saw somebody fly through the air at really fast speeds. It is used in speedruns. I just decided to learn for ease of travel. Not gonna speedrun Breath of the Wild. I could see, like, that game being hard to speedrun because it's so open and you can get to places so many different ways. It would be like a real challenge. I can't imagine speedrunning that game. Or, I mean, you're speedrunning Dragon Quest XI, so that's... Yeah, I mean, Dragon Quest XI would be a good one to speedrun. Because the world's big, but it's not open like Breath of the Wild. It's more closed off. So I guess you can put more, you can learn things easier in that, I guess. I would think so. There's no tech-heavy speedrun, yeah. So you're through Act 1 of your speedrun? You have to learn Act 2, was that what you said? Of Dragon Quest XI? 6 hours. Do you watch any speedrunners of that game? Like, I know High Spirits does one, and there's a guy called Creative Ellie who does one. Yes, okay, you want to finish Breath of the Wild first before you do Act 2. Boy, the end of Act 1, man. I've never felt so emotional in a game as that whole game, playing that game, especially at the end of Act 1 and with Veronica and everything, and that game just... Like, I was actually crying in that game. Andy Perfect. I'll have to check him. I like watching... Like, I'll put something on Dragon Quest just to, like, in the background just while I'm working or something. So I'll have them, like, High Spirits and Creative Ellie, like, if they're playing something, I'll do that. Andy Perfect. I'll have to look him up, too. And it was funny, when I beat Time Worm, you might have did the same thing as me. I went through and I searched YouTube for all kinds of Time Worm videos, just seeing how, I wanted to see how people did, fought them and stuff. And you can't really find a lot on YouTube. There's a lot more than there used to be, but yeah, speedruns, they really show, like, yeah, they show how great the game is, like how you can go through it so fast. Oh, hey, the hockey madman. How's it going? Indiana Jones SNES? Yeah, this is the first time I'm playing through it. I'm kind of at a standstill here. I'm at the I think I'm near the end of Temple of Doom. I'm stuck on the minecart part. This part, I had trouble with the game, but this part's really ramped up the difficulty for me. Have you played this game, Madman? A hockey madman? I take it you have. You said it was hard. Yeah, for Dragon Quest XI, Weasel, I do like to just search Dragon Quest XI in YouTube and see what comes up every once in a while. And there's not much more. I mean, there's Time Worm fights, but I think there should be a lot more than there are for how hard that boss is. You've played it, but you never went through it the whole way. Well, that's what I'm trying to do now, and it's getting pretty tough. How far did you make it on this game? Madman, did you make it to Last Crusade? Because that's my goal. I just want to get the Last Crusade. You like the Star Wars games way more. Those I've never played. Or I think, no, I played them, and I just got my butt kicked in them. This is not as hard as that, I can say that. But I haven't put a lot of time into the Star Wars game. I put more time into this game so much. I remember the Star Wars game, I just was, everything was coming at me at once, and I had to shoot it at a certain angle to shoot it, and it kept coming at me. I just got decimated. So I never made it past Luke's stage, I don't think. Those are games I should try more, though. But I mean, I got time to do it. Those rocks are really annoying. It's hard to dodge them. Use level codes. So use level codes. You don't. Oh, in this game to get. I didn't. That'd be good. I use some level codes if I get truly stuck. See what the next part is. I'll have to look those up. Oh, that's right. This part I want to go out here. Oh crap, missed it. This jump is... There we go. Super Pitfall. Oh, for the NES? That game is... Yeah, that game's... I'd say that game's hard. I played it a little bit. I had no idea what to do, so I never put much time into it. But I think once you figure it out, I would enjoy it a lot more. You actually beat that game? On the SNES, Super Pitfall. Do you mean Pitfall the Mayan Adventure? Because I like that one. Because I like Pitfall the Mayan Adventure, but I never played much of Super Pitfall on the... If there... Super Pitfall on NES. I never heard of it. I've heard of Super Pitfall on NES, but not SNES. Pitfall, I know Pitfall the Mayan Adventure. Yeah, I like that one. Oh, are you in Australia, Weasel? Okay, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you watching my video on Time Worm, and anytime I can get somebody to talk Dragon Quest is a plus. I'm glad you're into it. I'm glad your dad likes it. Keep getting those, keep fighting the fight and getting people into the series, because more people need to experience Dragon Quest. Really appreciate it. Have a good night. So you're in Germany, Madman? So are you going to... okay, I'll catch you later. I forget that time zones are so weird, like hours behind, hours ahead each like country. It's amazing. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Want to get to this minecart part again. Oh crap. Okay, that's not too bad. I gotta remember that guy's there. Where am I at? I am in the United States, in Pennsylvania. It's on the east. It's near the Atlantic, on the east coast of the United States. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So 1730. What time is that? In pretty early in the morning? I'm sorry, I don't know the time code like that. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 5:30 in the morning. Is that correct? Over in Germany. Okay, here we go. I gotta concentrate here. And that's not good. I gotta figure out how to hit that switch. There we go. Still don't know what. Oh crap. 5:30 in the evening. Let's see, I think I gotta hit it to the left. I got so much further my first time through this.
I've lost him.
I've lost him, Junior. Yeah, that part is taking me a while. I'll get it if it takes me.
Let's go.
Days. I just have to figure out how to hit that switch, which way. I think I want to hit to the left. Mind-blowing graphics. Yeah, this is one I don't remember seeing a lot of, though, unfortunately. It's not until much later I found out about this game. But I think it looks really good still. I mean, Factor 5 did it. They did it, they did, like, Rogue Squadron for the N64 GameCube. I mean, Factor 5 did some great tech stuff. I think Factor 5, aren't they based out in Germany? Is it on? No, this is on my Super Nintendo Model 2. This slim one, the little one, without the S video. Yeah, I thought Factor 5 was from Germany. That's who did this game, Factor 5. They no longer make games, though, unfortunately, I don't think. They made Contra 3 on the, one of the Contra games on a Game Boy. I think Contra 3, they ported Contra 3, the Alien Wars, to the Game Boy, the regular Game Boy. Forget if I drop down here, if there's... I better go this way. Retro Gamer magazine. I'm still envious that you can pick that up so cheap. Like, over here, issues cost about $20 at newsstands, which that's a lot. But every once in a while, I used to go to a bookstore and pick them up. So I have quite a few of them, but it's just gotten too. I couldn't start I had to stop picking them up every month. It was expensive. I should actually just get the digital version of them, because I don't have any more space for more game magazines. €15 every month. Every 3 months. Yeah, the streams, I apologize for that. I don't stream a lot. My PC's old. My internet's not the best, so yeah, I'm sorry it's streaming. It's lagging. This is probably the best I can do, though, until I upgrade my computer. Or, I think it's more my internet connection. I mean, I'm streaming at 480p. Not even 720p. Yeah, now it's going good. Now it's lagging a little bit. Yeah, I see it in the preview. Fortunately, I think that's the best I can do. And I don't stream a lot, so... I mean, it says my CPU is only 32%. It's only a dual core. It's an old Athlon, or Athlon 2. So it's not... I think my network's pretty slow, too. Yeah, it should be good enough for SNES. That's why I think my upload speed is what's causing the problem. It's not very high. I think it's just having problems uploading even 480p up. Yeah, it's a 2009 CPU. I had a Phenom 2. I don't know if you're familiar with computers, but it's like 2011. Like 2010, I think I built this one. It originally had a Phenom 2, which I still have, which is a quad core. Not the fastest quad core, but I had to move to a smaller place. I couldn't use a big desktop, so I moved it into a small form factor, and that's why I had to take a cut on the power. And the thing about this CPU is it's not a lot of heat, so that's why I swapped out my Phenom for it, Phenom or whatever you called it. There's a guy coming up here, I remember. Yeah, I was looking into, because I felt, you know, I want to stream a game again. And I think my CPU, like you said, is fine for a Super Nintendo at 480, but it has to be my internet provider. Because I'm looking at my CPU and it's not taxed too much. It's only at 30%. So I'm guessing it's my internet provider. Because I like upgraded my modem and it improved my download speeds, improved a lot. Because they went from, I think, 70. My modem was an old DOCSIS 3. It was like 4 channels for downloading, for your download, and 4 for your upload. So I upgraded to a 24 download channels, 4 upload channels. And I went from 65, 74 down to 100 and some megabits up, which is, my service is 100 megabits, so I'm pretty much at that. So yeah, desktop CPUs are nice, but I've gotten to the point where I just like, my next computer, I want another smaller form factor one again, because I like less heat, less power. How do you call these devices? Yeah, I mean, I don't have really, I don't stream. Like, the last time I streamed for any time this long was maybe 2016. Yeah, 100 megabits, that's fine for my download, yeah, but for my upload's only 5 megabit. So I thought my service provider, like, the modem I got improved my download speed, but to improve the upload speed, it's not until the next, I think, 2 plans ahead of mine, and I don't want to spend that much money. And because it's cable, so they really limit your upload speeds. Which, if I could even get up to 10 megabits upload, that would help out a lot, I think. But for these devices, like for the consoles, I have a lot of consoles. But for the streaming stuff, I just have a capture card in my computer from 2009. It's a AverMedia TV tuner card with S-Video, and has a coaxial, so you can actually screw in a screw connector on the back of it, and that's what I use. 400 cable, 400 megabit cable, megabits on cable. That's pretty good. Is your upload speed good too? Because that's what's killing me. My upload speed is crap. 20. Yeah, that's a lot better than mine. I would love to have just 10 or 15 even. The problem is I don't want to spend the money for Comcast, so I'm hoping I get fiber optic here. I keep checking, but it's not available yet. Because my old apartment, I had fiber optic, and I was getting like paying $40 a month, and I got like 400 down and like 100 up. It was like ridiculous what I was paying cheap. And then I moved, like, and this place has really bad internet. Not bad. I mean, compared to dial-up, it's still download speeds are good. The apartment I'm at now, because in the here in the apartment I'm at now, it's not as good, but I only moved a street up the hill, and that's the whole difference between having fiber optic internet and cable was just a few blocks up the hill from me. Like, they're still running fiber, and it's not available at my new place. My old place it was, but... So yeah, it's good download, bad upload. Depends on where you live here, too. Yeah, I think... I mean, Germany's big, but it's not, like, compared to the US, like, my parents live out in the sticks, or the middle of nowhere, and they have DSL, it's 2 megabits down. I think they just got that a few years ago. Before that, they were using dial-up in, like, 2014. And they finally got DSL out there. The only other option is satellite. 16,000 DL. What's 16,000 DL? I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Is that kilobits or? Download? Indy, cover your heart, Indy. Kalama, I'll see you in hell. You'll meet Allah in hell. 16, oh, 0.16 megabit.
Let's go.
Well, that could have went better. That's not a lot at all. Not even a whole megabit. 16. Okay, so you got 400,000, he's at 16,000. Okay, yeah, that's a huge drop-off. Does he live, too far from you, or is there the difference between that speed, like, a lot of kilometers away, or...? Yeah, I guess... Is it because he's too lazy, or does he have the money for it, or what's the difference between the cost? So you're the same provider, but... Is the cost difference between those a lot? Maybe he's too cheap. Okay, he could even get 100 megabit. Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with 100 megabit if I could just get a decent upload speed. Lazy fool. You're friends with him? I understand, like, when you're friends with somebody, you can talk about him like that. This part, I just run through that. I still don't know how to avoid those things properly. I can do it sometimes. It's a pattern. Like there's one up here too. Yeah, I still. Because sometimes they split apart into a pattern you can go under. Sometimes you don't. Yeah, I played it some yesterday for the first time, and I didn't have too much trouble. I mean, I had trouble, but this part, I just have to figure out how to do the minecart stage, and I'll be fine. So I played about 3 hours yesterday. I think I played this, how long today? About an hour and a half so far. So maybe 4.5 hours total so far. I mean, I'm glad it gives you continues, and the good thing about it, your continues, you start with all the lives you had, and it resets your continues. So if you're down to only one continue, and you get a password, when you re-enter that password, you'll get all the lives you had plus a full 3 continues again. So that's good. Oh, so you've played this before, Madman? You said you used a stage select code to get. That's right. You said you used the stage select code to get the other stages. So I don't know what's coming up. So the last Crusade chapter might be insanely difficult. See that pattern right there? I still can't get those right. See.
Let's go.
What I should do is enter the password, and because my password gave me 5 lives, because that's where I died, started with. I'll just go through it for practice, and then when I continue again, I'll enter it again. See that? That's. I don't know how I was supposed to avoid that. Yeah, it's fair. I think the hardest part so far was for me, like the boulder part from Temple or what was the first movie? Raiders of the Lost Ark, where you were running from the boulder. That part was hard because you were running to the right of the screen. The boulder took up most of the left, so you were squished on this right part of the screen. And you had little time to react to see these little pitfalls, these little traps. That took me a long time. And that was only the second stage. But after that, it was easier. I mean, I died a lot, but the continues made it generous. Didn't own a game back then, but you played it on an emulator. So do you generally like it? It just makes you kind of rage sometimes, which is understandable. Yeah, the first level, they really throw you into it. The first area with that boulder really took me a few continues. I find a lot of games do that. They'll just throw you into the deep, and like once you get past that first level, the game's not nearly as hard. I don't know why they do that. Why would a game designer make the first level super hard? And I did it again. That's not good. Oh. Well, I guess you can, as long as you're, when you get the grapple animation, it looks like you're invincible, so I'll have to remember that. I played, Madman, I played, the first one for Super Nintendo, and I played, much like you would in this game, I never got past the first stage. Or you probably did, but the first stage I remember being really hard. First level of Driver? Was that for the PlayStation? Because I never played that. I think it was on a Game Boy Advance too, but I think you're talking about the PlayStation version of Driver. I've never played that. But the only Super Star Wars games I played was the first one. And I needed that heart.
Let's go.
So that first level of Driver is pretty difficult. Okay, I think I missed I want to go back and get a whip. They give me a power up? There we go. I need that whip. So you have 1 minute to do a lot of stuff to qualify for the game. So you couldn't even start the game until you did a time trial in 1 minute. And you had to do a lot of stuff within a minute time. That's a heck of a way to start your game there. Put a time pressure on somebody for a game they never played to even get to the first part of the game. And you had to do that before you could even start the game? That's, Did you do that? What's the rest of the game like after that? That sounds like a hard introduction for somebody. Is the game good after that, or...? Are you putting yourself through something and then the rest of the stuff's even harder than that? Okay, I can duck here. Okay, let's... how to do that? Yes, it was fun. Is the rest of the game that... is that like the difficulty spike right at the beginning? Does it even out and then it's fun? So that's good. Is that like a sandbox game like Grand Theft Auto? Or is it different enough to be... It was before... No, wait, it was before Grand Theft Auto... Yeah, PlayStation. It was before Grand Theft Auto 3. See, I've heard of those games. I know Stuntman's another one I heard about. The first level's all about patience. Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah, with a lot of games. If you have the patience and you actually look at what they're trying to tell you, you can get through stuff. It might take you a while, but you'll get through it. It's like GTA, but linear. See, that sounds more up my alley. I'm not the biggest person into open world stuff. I need a more direction. So I might like Driver a little better than GTA. Because when I play GTA, I always don't do what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if I'm progressing. So as long as it gives you a clear track to progression. I don't know how expensive that game is anymore, with the games going up in price so ridiculous anymore. I don't know how expensive. Okay, here we go. See, I hit it, but I had no idea which way I have to hit it. I still don't know. See, it switched back on me, so I don't know.
I've lost it.
GTA San Andreas 2 years ago. So you like doing all this stuff. I guess that's the game, though. I guess the game is just messing around and having fun. So maybe I'm just playing it wrong. Because I have Vice City, but that's the only one I have. And I didn't get too far in it. But I think it's because I was just... Because when I played, I would obey the traffic signals. I'd stay on the right side of the way on the lane, and I'd go stop at stop signs and do all that stuff and go to my next objective. So I never really did the crazy stuff that I think you're supposed to do. I played it kind of boring, I guess. That was Vice City. I like the music in it. I don't know what the lore level is. I've never played San Andreas, so I'm sorry, I don't know the lore level. No, I have not played The Chaos Continues, actually. So that was the second one, because there was the first Jurassic Park on Super Nintendo, which had these 3D sections, I think. Am I thinking of it correctly? But I have not played the second Chaos Continues. I don't know anything about it, so if you want to tell me about it, I'd be interested. If something I should play. Both games. So which one would you consider the one you like the most? Would it be, not necessarily the better game, because better subjectives, but which do you like better, the first one or Chaos Continues, so I know which one to... or maybe I should play them both. Are they continuation? I guess Chaos Continues is like the sequel. Is it actually a sequel, or is it just a different game altogether? Okay. Oh, it's like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, hard, but you have to learn the levels, so it's fun. Okay, that's... I don't mind games if they're... Is it a fair challenge? Like, once you learn the levels, you can get through it pretty quickly? They're different? Okay. Because I know the first Jurassic Park is a tops-down shooting game, I think. You play as Dr. Grant. That's the only part I saw of it. Chaos Continues, I have no idea what it's like. If you said it's like Super Star Wars, it's a side-scroller then. Jurassic Park 1 is that top-down game, 3 levels. You could save. Oh, that's right, you couldn't save on it. Yeah, it's better to play it on an emulator. There was no passwords in the Super Nintendo one? No passwords. No continues. Or just one shot you had to go through that game. So save states. Okay. So play the first one. It sounds like you're saying play the first one on an emulator for save states, so you can actually save the game. And the second one, you don't need to save it. You just have to, like Super Star Wars or this one, just play it until you get good enough to go through it. You know, I remember somebody saying, I heard it somewhere, that game is, if you want to play that game, you got to do it on one sitting, and it's a pretty long game. That was by Ocean, I think, or Ocean published it. I don't know who developed it. I think it was Ocean. I don't know if they developed it. But they had some hit or miss stuff. Like, I like the Addams Family. They did that. There's some Ocean stuff that I kind of like. But they're kind of like, when I see the Ocean label on it, I'm like, is this going to be good, or is this going to be not good, or infuriating to me? Ocean did them both. I'll have to check out Chaos Continues then. Or both of them, I'll check them out. Oh, there's a gun up there. That'll help. When you see Ocean, you think of Jurassic Park. Yeah, for me it's Addams Family when I see that logo, because I like the Addams Family one. You just play as or you play as Gomez and you run. It's a side scroller. You play as Gomez, and run around. It's kind of floaty, but once you get used to it, it's okay. It's nothing great. It's just I had fun with it. What other games did you have as a kid, Madman? You had Jurassic Park and Chaos Continues. You had Super Star Wars, I take it. There's all three. There's Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, which I haven't played those at all. Star Wars you borrowed from a friend. Okay. Did you have a friend close to you that you could play games with? That's the best. Like, when I look back at games during this time, most of it was, I'd play by myself a lot, and I like that, but I like playing games at friends' house that I didn't have. Like, he had a Genesis or Mega Drive. He had a 3DO even. So I could go over there and play stuff I never dreamed of having. Super Mario World 1 and 2, Star Fox, Starwing, Zelda, and Vortex, and Tiny Toons. So Super Mario 1 and 2 I love, Star Fox I love, Zelda I love. I've never played Vortex, so I don't know anything about that game. I know it's Super FX chip. Tiny Toons I like too. I beat that recently, and I had fun with that. It took me a while. It was surprisingly hard near the end. I died a lot. I remember the continues being like, I had a problem with the continues where it would not save something. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different game. But that last level in Tiny Toons drove me up the wall trying to beat that in the spaceship. But I like that game. Your neighbor had a Super Nintendo 2. And he had different games. Vortex is really hard. Is that a spaceship shooter in like Super FX graphics? Or is it a racing game? Because I know there was a racing game, Stunt Race FX. But I don't know about Vortex much about it at all. Other than what you said, it's hard. And there's like a, almost looks like a Starfox character on the front, like one of those bosses from Starfox. On the label. See, getting that gun was the key, because I can shoot these guys at a distance now. They kind of hid it from me. That jump, I still get hit on that. Ah, I have a gun now. There we go. Vortex is kind of like Star Fox, but you got a walker, which can morph into a car, a plane, and a tank. Sounds, but yeah, okay, I was gonna say that sounds kind of cool. Sounds better than it is. You still have it then? It's one you don't play a lot though, but you have fond memories of it. You know, that's like, I think a lot of people have, people have games like that that people hate but they like. You know, the general population like just doesn't like it, but you like it. Like for me, I have a lot. Like I like Bayou Billy for NES. I like Snake Rattle and Roll for NES. I like Goonies 2 on NES. These are games that people think are bad, but I kind of have. Maybe not Goonies 2. I don't think people think it's bad, just frustrating. But Bayou Billy, people really don't like, and I kind of like it. So I guess Vortex is kind of similar to you because you grew up with it. But you understand its flaws, but you can still have fun with it. Exactly, yeah. Another one I kind of like is Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally. I had that growing up. I did beat it, and I have fond memories of it, but I haven't played it since because everybody says, you know, it's terrible, so I kind of don't want to taint my memory. I remember it being frustrating. Gosh, I haven't played that game, and I have the box. I'm looking at it right now. I haven't played that game since I was 15. Tiny Toons is a nice game, but it was the first game your parents bought instead of Super Mario World. So, wait, so it didn't come. Your Super Nintendo didn't come with Super Mario World? Did they just get the control set without the game, and they bought you Tiny Toons? So you kind of hate it. But you have it now, so you played through Super Mario World. Well, did your friend down the road or street have Super Mario World? So you at least got to play it. Hopefully. Special edition with no game. I know they sold a control set over here in America. It was just the console itself. It wasn't a special edition, but it was basically, I think, $100, and it just didn't come with the game. Street Fighter 2 had it on the package, so you'd think that it was in the But it didn't come with
Let's
one.
go.
Well, that's false advertising. No. So it didn't come with Street Fighter 2. It's just no game, so they bought you Tiny Toons as the first one. Maybe that's all they could find? I'm trying to think, did you ask for Super Mario World? I mean, you don't have to tell me the whole story if you don't want to. I'm just trying to keep the conversation going along here. Your mom worked at a supermarket and she took you there on weekends so you could play Super Mario World. Oh, that's cool they had it at a supermarket. Like a kiosk. When she brought the SNES for my birthday, the thought... I was kind of fed up. Oh, she thought you'd be tired. Oh. She's like, hey, I know you want... Well, I bought you this because, you know, you played Super Mario World so much. So this has to be, you know, it's a new game, right? So, like, you have a not hatred for it, but you kind of, every time you see it, that disappointment comes back to you. I understand that. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it could have been worse. I mean, she could have got you... What's a bad early Super Nintendo release? Maybe she could have got you Draken or Ultraman or something like that. I mean, Buster Bust Loose, it could have been worse. I mean, it's not Super Mario World, but what games are Super Mario World? Yeah, she could got me Street Fighter 2. Okay. So she knew, yeah, Street Fighter 2 wasn't your kind of game. And, I mean, she tried. She got you a platformer. Pretty decent one. Yeah, I wouldn't say Tiny Toons is a bad game. But compared to Super Mario World, I could see your disappointment. Oh, Mario Paint. Yeah, Mario Paint. I played that at a friend's house, and he was more artistic than me. I'd always just see what he drew, and I'd play the fly swatting game. So you had Mario Paint? Yeah, when I played Mario Paint, it was going into the music player, drawing something and erasing it with the funny eraser animations, or playing the fly swatter games. Or at the beginning where you could click the letters and it would interact with the screen somehow. I think you'd drop like the A on Mario or something. So, I mean, you had Super Mario World 1 and 2, which are some of the greatest platformers on this system. Let me see, scroll up, see what else he had here. Mario Paint, Vortex, Star Wing, which is good. So I'd say you had a pretty good selection there, and a little bit of everything. Yeah, it had animation, but it was very rudimentary. It was like a flip book. You had to draw each thing multiple times, and it just kind of flipped through it. Mario Paint's more nostalgic. Yeah, 9 frames. That was all just 9 frames. Wow, yeah, I guess that would be kind of a... I never used the animation one that much. I still remember those sounds though, like there's a boing boing, like a high pitched like girl squeaking or something. Oh hey Capitan Stross, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in, saying hey. How are you doing? Okay, I don't think there's anything over there I need, so I'm just gonna skip that. It's not worth it. Nine small frames or 4 big frames. It's not a lot. Yeah, the music program I remember, like I was saying last day, the sound effects they came up with, Nintendo came up with that were very, very... They stuck with me for all these years. Okay, I gotta remember, I'm invincible when I swing here. There we go. The cat meow. Meow. Yeah, I remember that. I'm not gonna go over and get that. Oh, I never went down here, I don't think. Best thing about Mario Paint, the mouse. Yeah, I still have mine. I don't have the... it still works. It's a little... It's weird after using an optical mouse how not as precise that is. But yeah, I like it. There's other games you can play with it too. I think there's a King Arthur game where you can play with the mouse. Tin Star, which is a pretty fun game you can play with the mouse. Doing good? You hopped in my recommendations, so I just wanted to stop and drop by. Like, oh, thanks a lot, Capitans. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Have a good one. Hope you're having a good one, I should say. You can use the mouse with the terminals within the 3D levels of Jurassic. Oh, Jurassic Park, you could use it. I had no idea you could use that. Oh, the 3D levels, really? Still on. This part here I've never seen. I didn't know you could drop down from the conveyor belt. So, but the thing is, I don't know what's below me. So I'm kind of hesitant to just drop down. Oh wait, I see something there. The mouse pad is just a hard piece of plastic with like a grid on it. Like a grid pattern engraved in it or something. This is helpful. I gotta remember to keep using grenades. Because I have 5 of them. I should actually use them. I keep forgetting I have them. Sometimes there's some hidden stuff in here. You can see, like, if you walk through a wall. Yep, I had to, like, sometimes you really have to look and make sure you're not falling into some pit. See, I don't want to get that now, but because I'm full health. Haha, grenade. That's how you get that without taking damage. Pitfall, I've beaten Pitfall to my adventure. I like that game a lot. If I remember correctly, I had to farm... To beat the game, though, I had to farm continues or lives, because I think one of the two, like, continues are limited in that game, or you earn them. I forget, because it was... Last year I played that game. The animation in that game's really good. It kind of does remind me of this game a little bit, except it's much more robust, and the levels are much more confusing, but bigger. But yeah, I like Pitfall. But I do want to try Chaos Continues. Even the first Jurassic Park, if it's decent, if it's decent to use with save states, I might actually want to try that one too. Okay. I still don't know how to do this part. I got really far the first time I got here. I'm just gonna shoot. See how far I get. Not too far. See, I think I wanted to the left, but it wouldn't shoot there. Okay, I think I see it. The switch automatically goes to the right, and you have to shoot it to the center before you hit the track. I think that's what you gotta do. See, I shot it too late, too early that time. Pitfall's hard, but such nice graphics. Shoot. I think when I took it, when I beat it, Pitfall, it took me about a whole day. Cause I'll start. It was like the second time, but I'll play it like. I played through it and I learned how it was, like the continue system, and once I figured out how to get a lot of continues, I was able to beat it. But it took me a while, like a whole day I just set aside and played it. I do like that game. And it came out for the Super Nintendo, Genesis, 32X, Game Boy Advance, Jaguar maybe? It came out for everything during that time. And, oh, you're saying Jurassic Park, The Chaos Continues, took you 5 hours. I'm sorry. Depends if you use a walkthrough or not. The lore level never beats. 5 hours. That's not too bad. So this lore level, you mentioned that before, that must be a tricky level. A big sellout. No, I thought I had what you gotta do, but apparently I do not. Now I'm confused. Do I not want to shoot that one?
Let's go.
Hold on, let me try my old password here, see if it starts me with my lives. I'm gonna reset. Problem with Jurassic Park is you collect ID cards to access this and that, so if you don't know where you go, you'll walk and you'll never finish it. So you have to collect ID cards. So you have to know where those are at, or you'll just wander aimlessly. So it sounds if I play that one, I should use a guide to find out where all these are and save states.
Let's go.
Okay, I guess it didn't start me with my 5 lives. I had 5 lives, though. That's fine. It gives you all the continues. You can get lives easy. Yeah, plus, please use a guide. It's long and not... You know, I have that game, actually. I have Jurassic Park. Yeah, should I put that in real quick? Only 3. Only 3 continues? that in? Okay. I mean, I have to really think about what to do on this minecart. Give me 1 second, I'll change games. So it looks like I don't have Jurassic Park. I have it for the NES, but not this Super Nintendo. So sorry. I mean, did you want to see something else, maybe? I mean, did you have a request for a game for Super Nintendo? So I can't play Jurassic Park on Super Nintendo, but I can play something else if you want to see something different. Starfox? Will do. Give me a second. I'm probably gonna only be streaming for another till 1 o'clock, which is another 30 minutes here. I have to go and take my bike in to be fixed. Okay, got Starfox here. Now, usually when I play this, I play the easy path, which I forget it's the lower or top. I haven't beaten the hardest path since I was in high school. So I'm probably going to play the easy path here. You'll give an abo. Don't know English words, so let's see what you're speaking. Abo. I don't know what an abo is. Is that like a follow? Here we go, Starfox. Dude. Okay, I forget. Break, boost, Nova Bomb. I'll just go with default. It's fine. Okay, I think that I usually do normal, which is I think the straight on run. Starfox doesn't run well on emulators. Oh, you haven't played it yourself in years. Well, hopefully this will bring back some memories for you. I'm sure you've watched it, other videos and stuff, but
Good luck.
you gotta watch the beginning here where you come out of your base. Yeah, the last time I played Starfox was around 2000. Yeah, I'm on middle path. So middle path is usually good. So around 2015 was the last time I actually played this game. I remember because I streamed it. ZZ got 98% score on the hard path. Can't reach 100% of a bug. So is the hard path the top then? And bottom's the normal, or is it the other way around? I killed Peppy's targets. I forget, was I not supposed to do that? I guess do you get penalized for that? I forget. Or does he just complain to you? I thought he just complained to you. Sure, because I'd like to know if there was something bad if it happened if he did that. Yeah, this is my original copy of the game I had since I was... This come out 93, so I would have been 14 or so. Much like you, I had this game. So the music especially sticks with me. I'll still remember the music. I don't know the levels on the other paths as well, because I haven't really played them a lot. Because when I play it, I always play through the normal path. Outstanding. I think this is my favorite Star Fox. 64 is fun, but this one just for nostalgic reasons, I think. I had it. I mean, it has problems. The frame rate's kind of sluggish, but the gameplay's solid. The music's great. The graphics have a charm. I probably don't know the secret areas. I don't know many I always just stay on the beaten path. I remember there was an area with a slot machine I got when I was a kid. I forget how I did it though. You fought this slot machine. I forget which path. Oh, I love this music a lot. There is a secret part in this stage, isn't there? There's like a floating box or something you shoot. Am I thinking of something? I thought there was like a floating box you shot here, and it was a secret. Could be mistaken. That track still comes to my mind. Yeah, a lot of this game music will just pop in my head randomly. And Star Fox, yeah, it's one that gets in your head and it just stays there. This track especially I love a lot. Just how it starts out, and you zoom into your ship, your cockpit, it's like great. Yeah, I forget where I'm at, so... I forget where they're at, though. You have to shoot them at the last moment. I forget where they're at. So if you can let me know where they're coming up, I'll try to get it. I think don't you shoot these 3 or something? Where you go through it. Yeah, and that... Not sure. Wait, you were right. So I was right about that secret in here? 5 astrals in one line, and you have to shoot them at the very last moment. So I already passed it, I think. I went through the asteroids already. Or maybe I didn't. There's more asteroids coming up. Shoot these guys in the center, something appears, I think. Maybe not. I thought there was a secret there, but I don't know it too well. Funny thing is, that level with the slot machine, the music is hunched, I'm inclined, a German song. Wait, the music? Wait, I remember that music being catchy, but that's a German song? I didn't know that had its... I remember, I heard it before, but I didn't know it was an actual... Wait, no, it is a common song I heard before. Yeah, you're right. Next level is your favorite song? Space Armada. Here we go, your favorite song. I'll remember it once I hear it.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, do. Yeah, this is a good song. This is a good song. Alright, now we gotta upgrade it. Can I keep this the whole way through? I doubt it. I always die still a few times on here. This is cool. Yeah, I remember this. You go through these and you have to take out their quarters. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing... well, if I remember correctly, I can get through these stages pretty well, but the last two I have trouble on. I might not beat it, though, because... I usually have trouble with the last Venom and the last part before Venom. Still mad because they canceled Star Fox 2. Only because of the N64 Star. Oh, that's right, Miyamoto, or they didn't want it to be too similar to an... They wanted the difference between 3D and Super Nintendo to be more pronounced or something? Was that right? So they canceled it? It was done and then they canceled it? And then they released it on the Super Nintendo Classic in 2017 or 18, 2017. Yeah, it's weird that they would actually bug test the game, complete it, and then just, we don't need to release it now. Yeah, they kind of did. Just wanted it out of the way for the N64. Star Fox 2, I played through it twice. That's a game that you have to play through, I think, multiple times to really fall in love with it. Because I liked it, but I think if I would have played it more and more, I'd like it even more and more. Because it's so open-ended. You can go pretty much like in any direction as long as you save the planet or your ship or something, or the Corneria from this Armada. I think I played it twice. Yeah, it was like uploaded, or the ROM of it was available, and then it was on the Super Nintendo Classic, which I played it on. I remember having a walker, which was later released for Star Fox Zero. They had the walker that you could use, the chicken walker. They brought it back. Star Fox 2 was kind of like Vortex, but not as so Vortex was more open-ended than Peppy is following. Do they go in the ship with you? Into the motherships with you? I'm surprised I didn't lose my wing there. I lose my blasters. I took enough damage. It's like my stream kind of crapped out again, sorry. Oh yeah, he doesn't follow you in here. That's where you guys shoot him on the arrows here. Kind of a charm to it, and I still think it looks okay. I mean, it's simple, but it's kind of that simplicity that's, you know, Mario 64 similar to. I mean, it's kind of still looks good, I think. The other pass, well, I'd have to play it more than. I mean, I haven't played the other pass since I was 14, and that was, oh god, 1994. This one I beat fairly recently, maybe 5 years ago. But still, I don't know it quite as well. I don't know the other pass quite as well. I'd have to practice them. I think that's something I could try, yeah. Because when I played this game as a kid, I always played the middle path, I think. But I didn't know it was the easiest, I just...
Good luck.
But thank you for the compliment. It starts to get a little harder here. I think Venom gives me trouble. Oh, sorry, Heavy. Oh. stage with the weather thing you gotta shoot to go a certain way, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to remember. Got it, like driving a bike. You never forget completely how to ride. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. I guess for this one, I kind of am remembering parts of it. I remember this level being kind of tricky to take the right path. Slippy, get out of the way. Left one. The weather thing is the upper path. So maybe I did play the upper path recently then. Not recent. I keep saying recently. Like 5 years. When I played this 5 years. Spider boss is ahead. Yeah, everybody hates Slippy. I never mind, you know. I think a lot of people don't like him because he's always getting into trouble. I mean, he just has a personality. Each of them has a different personality. Okay, this guy starts spinning, right? And then you can hurt his, yeah, now you can hurt him, right? Oh yeah, this stuff. Yeah, they all get into trouble. I think Slippy's the one who gets in the most trouble, and that's why people just don't like him. But I always thought Falco was the one I didn't like the most, because he was a big jerk. Peppy was always my favorite. Falco had the same thing going on that Raphael going on, but I didn't like Raphael as much because he was a jerk. Yeah, when the legs become red. That's what it was. You can only damage them. Oh, you have to shoot them in the middle. I always shot them on the legs. I didn't know it was the middle.
Good luck.
Okay, I forget this. It's this part I hate. You shoot these apart and these missiles fly. And they do a lot of damage. And I think if you shoot all these things, you get a special thing. Sorry, Peppy. Oh, wait. I think there was something there. It was a secret. Falco is way too serious. Yeah, he does take everything way too seriously. When you shoot the middle, you hit him best. Okay, you're talking about the spider boss. Okay. Oh, you play him at first person? Oh, that was a pig that flew. The pilot flew out when he shot it, I think. I don't remember that. You saw that pig fly through the screen? So I always play these parts through this screen. Let me try first person. Oh yeah, that's nice. You have more of the view. I actually like this. Makes it a little easier. Oh wait, isn't this a, wait. Isn't this a secret right here? This ship that flies by? I remember there being something with this. Do you know? See this little ship that squeaked and flew by me? First person was more like PC back then. I did not have a PC until 2003. That's how late I got into computers. I had to fly into that bird. Oh, so I missed it? Yeah. I had to fly into it? You have to fly into it? Wait, so that bird comes down and you don't shoot it, you just fly at it or into it? Okay, this is the guy who phases left and right. He splits into 3, right? Yeah. I think you had to fly into the bird. Okay. I never did that. So I remember this part's pretty easy. You just do this and then he flies away and then he splits up. Wait, that's it? I thought he did something else. Yeah, let's see. The Black Hole Reach. Two secrets. The Black Hole Reach 1, 2. That's the one. Okay. The Black Hole Reach, that was the one that I went to. Oh wait, this music's great. Okay, so there's 2 secrets. The Black Hole Reach 1, 2, which I passed. That was the one we were talking about, the asteroids. You said shoot them in a row at the last minute, right? Out of this dimension reach 3, 2. The asteroid belt route 3. And the hardest route, that boss is harder. So that boss I just fought is a lot harder on the hardest route, right? Is that what you're saying? Hey, Gabriel, welcome back. Good to see you again. Welcome. How are you? How'd you sleep? Good to see you. Yeah, this song is great. I paused it at the wrong time here. Okay, this part gives me trouble. all these pillars fly at you. I think my stream is messing up here. Yeah, this part. Sorry, Slippy. This part right here. I don't like this part. That was close. Okay, stream is smooth at the moment, but has some issues from time to time. Yeah. Okay, thanks for letting me know. As long as it is smooth sometimes, I'll have to deal with breakups every now and then. But thank you for letting me know. Oh wait, this guy's back. Okay, this is what I was thinking of. He flies at you. Hits until now. You'd make the medium path no problem. Well, I just died there. That hurts because I got my normal laser back. Now it's gonna be a lot harder. Of those rings, I might have done it, but I kept missing every single one of those yellow rings. Ow, that hurt. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna. Whoa! I didn't think I was gonna make it. Okay. I don't know if I get a power up in here for Andros. I forget. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Yeah, that, no problem. No problem, I mean within the continues. Okay. Medium weapon. So his big plasma shots you can barrel roll through. Got it. Next, I'll have to remember that next time. I gotta go through all this stuff. I'm not gonna survive this, I don't think. Oh, well, maybe. Okay, then. On them. coming out of his eyes. I forget. I keep trying to avoid them. I can shoot them? Okay. Thank you. So this part you just want to avoid these, right? Oh, it barely did that. Yeah, you can shoot them. It seemed like when I would shoot some of them... Oh, wait, I'm not done. Some of them you can shoot them. And Andros Cube. Yeah. N64 he was a big brain. That one he's a cube. Well, I guess, because, you know, it shows off the 3 dimensions. Now we get to hear some good music. Thank you, Madman. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm proud of myself for not having played this game since 2015. Say I died once. No, twice. Oh, what happened to stage 6? Really had my average down there with stage 6. Thanks, yeah, I thought I did okay.
This is Corneria, Pepper speaking. Congratulations on a job well done.
Roger. I'm heading back to Corneria.
General Pepper. I love this music too. All the music's good in this. So Japanese like? Yeah, it does kind of sound like mech like. That do-do-do-do-do. I guess the next thing to do would be try the bottom path, which is normal, right? Or is the top path normal? I forget what you said. precise where it's listed. Is it miles or kilometers? And I would think kilometers. So top is medium, bottom is hard. Okay, next time I play this, in 5 years or so, hopefully before that I'll try top. Yamauchi. Shigeru Miyamoto. Good music. Yeah, this is probably my favorite Star Fox games. I haven't played them all. I've just played this, 64, 2, and 0. Oh, and done in Star Fox Adventures I played V2. But out of the typical space ones, I think I like this one the best. It'll be a pleasure to see you do either the top or bottom half. Well, thanks. I don't know if I'll do it. Maybe I should try the top or bottom half sometime. I remember they get a lot harder. Like, the middle path it's hard, it's challenging in parts, but like, when you get to the top, one of the other two, it's a lot harder. I'd have to really practice it. Maybe sometime. Well, thanks for, I actually have to go, and actually do some stuff. I've been kind of playing games all day, and I have to actually take my bicycle in to, get repaired. I hit a pothole, so I have to get that fixed. So unfortunately, I have to, leave. But thanks for, sticking with me this whole time. It was nice to talk to you and meet you, and, it was fun to play games with somebody. Actually, it's like I had a friend in the room with me, like growing up, which I really like that. So I might stream some more if the connection was not as bad as you said. It broke up sometimes, but if it was watchable, even for you or somebody else to watch while I play these games, something I enjoy and I might want to actually do again. So like I said, I haven't been streaming a lot. Just yesterday I tried it out a little bit. And today I wanted to see if my internet could handle it, and it kind of doesn't, but it kind of can, so... yeah, I hope that, once I take my bike in, I'll probably, come by, get something to eat, and then I'll probably be on later. Actually, no, I can't be on later this evening. I have to go to my parents'. But I'll be on tomorrow. I hope you stop by. If you can't, that's cool. But I hope that sometime if I do stream, I see you again, because it was cool to talk to you. And let's see how far I can get on Indiana Jones, because I do like that game and I want to beat it. But if you want me to see me play something else, that's fine too. If you have any other requests for me, I know you want me to see me do the other Star Fox, and I kind of would like to do that. So you play it, so you play it and practice until you beat it. Yep, that's how it is, basically. If the game's, and hopefully the game's fun and you want to do that, and it makes it not work at all, which a lot of games I like are like that. You gotta play and play and play, but they're fun, and then you eventually beat them. Play whatever you like. Having fun is the important thing. Yep, exactly. That's what games are. They're to have fun. And thanks. Good luck on fixing your bike. Yep, thanks. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm just glad I didn't wreck my bike, because it was pretty early in the morning and I hit it. It was a big pothole. Pleasure. Yeah, it was pleasure was all mine. Thanks for stopping by. And I hope you do stop by. So I'll see you. Take care. Have fun there in Germany. Hope the weather's nice over there. So it has to be around 7 o'clock there now, right? Okay, take care, Madman. Nice talking to you.